Great Britain's Robert Lambert is a rising star in the world of Speedway. Aged just 21, the young rider has already been crowned British and European junior champion. Now competing at the highest level of his sport, the Speedway Grand Prix, Lambert has quickly shown his ability to not only compete, but win on the international stage.
Magnificent, the youngster, in for Greg Hancock, of course. The talented youngster from Norfolk in Great Britain, Robert Lambert, has the early advantage now and holding the inside run.
Will be delighted with this. He was balloted #1, and it's proving to be a very useful starting position for him in the opening race. Lambert looking good.
Yeah, looking to qualify for next year's series. He'll be at Glasgow next Saturday in a Grand Prix qualifier. Well, I'll tell you what, he looks a real deal in the Grand Prix right now. 8 points in Warsaw a fortnight ago, got into the semi-finals, and Lambert has started with a win here in Kershko ahead of the reigning champion Ty Woofenden. The superstar from Gate 1, this boy is going places.
It was here on the Lambert family farm in Norfolk that Robert first got to grips with a Speedway bike.
I jumped on a bike when I was 3 years old, so I was pretty much as soon as I could walk, I was on the bike, and yeah, it was more like a hobby and something to do for fun. But then once I started going to Germany and starting to race professionally and start getting paid for it, then I sort of realised, well, I could have a career out of it.
It was this decision to move to Germany that allowed Lambert to race professionally at the age of just 14.
I took out a German licence and started to race over there at professional level before I could in the UK. So I think that gave me a few more steps ahead of everyone else, and which sort of spurred me on a bit earlier than I could have over in the UK. So definitely a massive help, and you know, I thank all the people out there who helped me, and I still keep some loyalties there.
Under the watchful eye of his dad, Paul Lambert, Robert now has his eyes firmly fixed on a career at the highest level of competitive Speedway.
Obviously, his goal is to be, you know, world champion, you know, and things are progressing, and we all hope that he will do that, you know, but that's not easy. There's a lot of hard work ahead. I mean, with the European Championships last year, it was a big stepping stone, you know, to finish where he finished, and like, I don't think a lot of people thought that he would do as well in that. You know, he's now gone up another step in the Polish league, you know, so we hope that goes well. And obviously he's first reserve for the Grand Prix, so, you know, knock on wood that he will get 1 or 2 Grand Prix. It's been a big learning curve, you know, from a young age, and like, you know, hopefully he'll continue to do that as being British champion, you know, and move on from there.
Despite the pressures of the competitive world of professional Speedway, Lambert still manages to find time to give his parents a helping hand on the family farm. The work offers a welcome reprieve from the stresses of success at such a young age.
Obviously, I don't want it.
He's worked on the farm with me from a young age, you know. He was here with me dad. and sort of sitting on his knee on the tractor and what have you, driving around with the hay turner, and yeah, so he works hard in general.
Last year when I was really busy, and if I had sort of some bad meetings or even good meetings, you know, I was coming back here, and you know, if I had a day off, and you know, working on a farm was obviously doing a lot of work on the fields with hay and stuff like this, and yeah, I was just obviously when you're driving a tractor, you're thinking about other things apart from Speedway, and a lot of the time you need to get away from it, you know, when there's so much media stuff and a lot of people will sort of saying things to you, and you need to just get your clear head, and that's where it's good, you know, I can come back here and do obviously things that I love since I was a child, and try and get away and clear my head, and then I'm ready to race again.
Out on the track, Lambert is the captain of his hometown club, the Kings Lynn Stars. The British League features riders from all over the world, offering youngsters like Lambert the chance to race against the best of the best. Jason Doyle is the 2017 Speedway World Champion and a close friend of the young rider from Norfolk.
I rode with Rob in Sweden for the last 2 seasons, and he's a really good Speedway rider, and he's a talented young boy. What hopefully how he's going at the moment, he's going to only have years to come to be good, and hopefully I can still beat him while I'm at that level. But I know he's got another 20 years left in him where he's going to be one of the top boys, and it's good for British Speedway. He's very level-headed. He's got some good parents behind him what back him all the way, and he's just a normal kid. Hopefully he doesn't change in the years to come. There's a lot of pressure on these young British boys to go well. It's always easy to have one good season, but to match 2 and 3 seasons of consistency, it's hard to do at that age. So he's only 21 years old, and he's got a lot of years ahead of him, but he's a top boy.
Despite his early success, Lambert has struggled with injury and poor form throughout the 2019 season, an experience he's hoping to learn from in the years to come.
It's never good to have a season like this, and you know, it's been tough, you know, physically and mentally, you know, to process everything. But I think in this kind of career, you need some step backs to be able to come forward stronger.
And with the new season fast approaching, Lambert is determined to make a lasting mark on the sport he loves.
Obviously, a key goal is world champion, isn't it? It's something I think every rider should be aiming for, and if they're not, they may as well stop racing.